Hi, it's me, Jed Bunsukan. In this video, we will gonna talk about Sepak Takraw.
Sepak Takraw is a foot volleyball game where players touch as well as handle the ball using only their feet, knee, chest, and head. Sepak Takraw is a sport primarily played in Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand. Sepak is a Malay word that means kick or smash, and Takraw is a Thai word that means rattan ball.
Did you know that Sepak Takraw was originated in Malaysia?
Sepak takraw was originated in Malaysia around 500 years ago. In the 15th century, it was mostly played by the royal court. Around 16th century, the game was spread across Indonesia. By 1940, the net version of the game was spread across Southeast Asia and formal rules and regulations were formed for the game.
Now, let's talk about the dimensions of the Takraw's playing court.
The court is rectangular and measures 13.4 meters in length and 6.1 meters wide. In feet, it should be 44 feet times 20 feet. The surfaces of the court may seem to vary. A sepak takraw court is typically indoors on a floor of wood or rubber.
Rules and regulations.
A game of sepak takraw is played between two teams known as rego. Each rego has 3 players on court and 2 substitutes. The players on court are the striker, server, and the feeder. Gameplay is very similar to the sport of volleyball. In sepak takraw, players are allowed a maximum of 3 contacts with the ball to get it over the net. A coin toss will decide which rego will start service, while the other rego can pick the side of the court they wish to start on. The feeder will start the game by tossing the ball to the server. The server will keep one foot within the serving circle and use his other foot to kick the ball past the net. On the defensive rego, the server and feeder becomes the setters to pass the ball to the striker within 3 contacts. The striker then hits or smashes the ball over the net. During gameplay, the rego who commits a fault will lose service and a point is awarded to the opposing team.
Scoring system.
The first rego that scores 21 points wins the set. The set can only be won by the rego with a 2-point lead, and the maximum points a set typically reaches is 25 points. The umpire will announce for the set to extend to 25 points when there is a tie at 20 to 20. The game is played in 2 sets with a 2-minute break in between. The rego that wins 2 sets wins the match. In the event that both regos win a set each, the match is extended to a tie-break set. This third set is played to 15 points and will be extended to 17 points if there is another tie at 14 to 14. Before the tie-break set, the regos will toss a coin to decide who starts the service. Service will change over when one rego scores 8 points.
This time, we will gonna execute the fundamentals of playing Sepak Takraw.
The inside kick. Execute an open stance and bend your knees while using your dominant foot. When approaching the ball, bend your dominant knee up and use the inside foot to hit the ball. The outside kick. Do the ready stance. Instead of using your inside foot, use your outside foot in doing this kick. The knee kick. This technique is handy on receiving a serve ball, particularly when the ball is kicked too close over the net. To execute this technique properly, use the part of your thigh that is close to the knee. The header. This technique is used for both serving and striking. The head or the forehead is used. To execute this technique properly, the player bends his or her head sideward to hit the ball. Of course, we could combine those different techniques.